Spelzy commentary and plenty.
Hello there, Spaz coming right at you with another commentary. Today we're playing Jayce, Ace, Face, Jayce. I just love playing Jayce every now and again. He's so much fun. You do know that I love to throw down an 80 caster every now and again. It's great, it's great. Runes Masteries, flat 80 marks, quints, armor seals, magic resist glyphs, 2190, picking up either magic resist or armor in defensive, and also picking up not attack speed in offensive, but cooldown reduction, obviously more important on Jayce, since he has revolved. He does a lot of ability stuff. I'm good at English. I've got a cup of coffee. I hope you guys have got a drink. Let's get going. Obviously, I'm up against a Syndra, and she is gonna push the lane pretty hard. I do have it on a little bit of speed up here, because I'm basically playing defensive and letting her push. I really love when people, you know, what I think she's doing is, I think she's trying to harass me, but I just, you know, make her push the lane, which is just great. I mean, it's just, especially on champions with no natural escapes, it's just awesome. Well, here she is pushing, actually. I have no idea why she's pushing this hard. But she is, and that is obviously going to set us up for a nice gank. You can see that our Nautilus has just done red, and he is going to start moving any second now. Come on, man. Watching the minimap right here. Okay, he has not just done red. He's done red. There we go. He's on his way, and I'm level 3. And a huge minion wave, but it doesn't matter. She's still, and also she's still here in the front of the lane, trying to deny me CS, I guess. But I mean, look at this. She's so, it's not even funny. So I just wait for the stun. I go in with everything I have, and skidoosh. I get first blood. Maybe it wasn't first blood, but I got a kill anyways. Nice gank, and she was doomed. So remember, if you want to push out, friggin' use wards, guys, and play smart. I mean, also you gotta think, if you're, especially if you're mid, is it worth pushing out? What can I deny? What can I gain? At what risk? So let's see what I can buy here. I buy a tier and I buy boots and I go back to lane. In my Jayce build that I do, gotta go for this Syndra here, and I'm gonna force her flash thingy there, so that's good. In the build that I use for Jayce, I almost always get the tier, because you are gonna need that mana, you are gonna upgrade it to mana immune at some point in the game. Now, then there's two items you could go for, in my opinion. It's either Brutalizer, more damage, and overall very nice, especially if you get ahead, because then you can start one-shotting people early on. Well, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but damage for items and cooldown. What am I talking about? Item for damage and cooldown reduction. So that's where you can go. Or if you're up against a bursty mid laner like a Syndra, who has an easy single target burst, you probably want to go Hex Drinker. And I am going to exemplify why later in this game. So I do end up going for the Hex Drinker as second item, I think, and then I start building Mana Immune and then Brutalizer. You don't have to go for the Mana Immune as like first items. I see a lot of people do this. Mana Immune will be more efficient later on when you've stacked up your tier. So don't be too like freaking keen on getting that component for the Mana Immune. Just get your tier, man. That's all good, and then get another damage item that's more worth the money. Xin actually dodges my Q there. That was nice, but we baited him into the red, and he should have expected us to be there, I guess, but they didn't have any wards. Here we do a little bit of a derp engage on this Syndra here. I miss my Q, which is my, you know, key damage, because that's what I level up first. And then I have to flash out, I take a turret shot, I was scared of her ultimate, and indeed it did almost all the damage it needed to kill me, but then I try to snipe here with a little QE Rooney. But that doesn't hit, and we're gonna have to fall back. So that wasn't a very optimal engage. But overall, it's really nice. I'm double buff, and I'm doing awesome. Recording this the day before I'm going out to fira midsummer, as we say in Sweden. I'm gonna celebrate Midsummer Day. I think that's how you say it in English. It's gonna be great fun. Here I come back with a Hex Drinker and a Longsword, and I'm gonna go on her straight away. And you'll notice that I miss a little bit of my combo, but then I go in, I switch stances, and there's the Hex Drinker pop, and then I go out, and that is just enough. Notice that I wouldn't have survived unless I had the Hex Drinker passive that procced up there. Obviously I was a bit lucky as well. I took a lot of creep damage, but yeah, so really nice item. just neglecting a combo that would initially kill you to not kill you, and that is key. Especially when you're a little bit of a duelist like Jayce could be if he wants to. So yeah, I'm gonna go out and to the countryside and eat some raw fish and dance around a weird tree-looking thingy, because that's what Swedish people do on this particular holidays. Here, I derp completely with my E. Look at that, skadoosh. And then I don't attack her, and then she flashes, and then my E's up, and I run after her. And then Grandpa comes in to steal, but she actually picks up the assist as I pick up the kill. So that was cool. Take a little sip of that coffee. Maxing out Q, and then W. Before, I think E was worth maxing up, but they nerfed the hammer stance E, so now it's nice to have cooldown on your gate, but W way more damage, so you want to go for that. So here I'm building the Brutalizer, I think. No, I upgraded the Mana Unit first, and then I'm going to get Brutalizer, I'm going to get Lucidity Boots, or Merc Treads, depending on the team, of course. And then I'm going to build... after that, you can sort of like look what you need. You can first burp, and then you can consider buying a, like Wriggles, well, what am I talking about? Wriggles, what is it called? I don't remember the freaking health armor thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. We can build like the Guardian Angel as well, or any defensive item if you want to do that. I usually always go for a Last Whisper because the damage spike is just insane. Here I flash after, I think it's Alistar, but he's way ahead, so I just have bad map awareness. Use my Q just as my E pops out of cooldown, and then I derp. But we'll pick up the Blitzpunk who pulls me in. Good job, guys. Good job. Nicely done, Dale. So, tricky part about Jayce, I guess, is that he is a little bit fiddly. That's what makes him fun, in my opinion. But when you have your full build and combo, you are going to have... well, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... sort of like 8 abilities in your skill set to use. And then that's me counting with the Manamune or Monono or whatever the upgrade is called. Because you want to toggle that when you need it and stuff like that. But that is what's fun with him. Again, it's just fun to run around, diddle stuff, and make good combos. Not like the one that I'm about to make right now, where I go and try and poke Syndra and freaking Lulu here. I hit her, but then I go back. I should just fall back here. She has been top, this Lulu, so she does have some damage. I think she's even building a bruiser, as we're going to see right here. She's coming in and activating Derp Blade to slow me down. I'm super shocked by that. But that was way stupid of me. I put my gate on top of her or something like that. I should have just disengaged. It was stupid. As you guys see, I haven't even upgraded my boost yet. At this point, you probably want to do it, but you don't really have to be that quick, depending on the team. Again, like if they have a Moo jungle and a freaking like fiddlestick support and a freaking or Leona, if they have a lot of CC, then yeah, you probably want to get those Merc Treads for upcoming dragon fights and stuff. The cooldown reduction that you get from Lucidity is very nice. And by now you should have it in the game. I think we're like almost 20 minutes in. But I don't think that you should rush it if you have other items to buy. I mean, if you can't get any other items when you go from the shop, then get the boost, man. But if you can get stronger items, then do it. Here I miss my Q, but I do a nice little thing. I miss that, but I use my jump on the minion to get in range and then douche her with the E and then get out of there safely. Well, you should soon find out that it wasn't safely, because Blitz is flashing over the wall and pulling me in like a madman, and I'm like deepsing him, he exhausts me, I get saved by Alistar, so I run away. Hex Trigger pops, there's a Lulu who chases me down. I tried to snipe her, I really wanted this kill, but I missed, and then I run. And here I should switch back to Hammer Stance and jump on those minions on the other side. Instead I wait for minions and Alistar is going around, and I die. But great fun to be had. So as you can see, I do have Lucidity Boost, I do have Mana no, I do have Last Whisper, I do have Brutalizer, and the Hex Drinker. That, of course, can be upgraded to more Memorious late game. Not necessarily the best item per damage, what do you call it? Coin per damage, per se, that upgrade, but get it if you're full build, basically. And then you basically just want to look for pokes with your EQ combo. And when you find an opportunity, use your W and just attack them with the Manamune active. Because look at that damage, man. I mean, seriously. And then go in when you're safe. When you're safe to go in, you can go in and do the extra deeps with your Hammer Stance. Generally, you want to like look for opportunities. If you get a CC from your team, don't EQ straight away if you don't feel like it's a freaking nice combo to set up. Try and attack them first and see how much damage you do with the Manamune activated. It is a lot. As you're going to see here, I'm going to go on this Lulu. I'm going to Use a couple of ult attacks there. Look at that damage, man! I'm freaking fed, but I mean, she survived just because of her ult. But you really want to set yourself up with ult attacks first, because that will usually surprise them as well. So just poke them with that W, with those 3 quick ult attacks, then use your QE, and then go in with hammer stance to finish them off. Blitz pulls in Nautilus. I go for Lulu yet again with the same combo. Douche, 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 skadoosh. And then I got her this time. That's great. So we're just running around here, kind of fed. We played well this game. Did a couple of good jungle invades and a couple of good ganks from Nautilus. Juking the Blitz Spunk, and here the passive pop from the Hex Trigger. I got all in and we skadooshed them, and we get the ace. And yeah, it's pretty much game at this point. Alistar is going ham on my butt, but I'm gonna juke him, and I really, really, really wanted to secure this, but I didn't, and that made me sad in the eye. But that's gonna be GG. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. If you did, feel free to let me know by hitting the like button. You can also add this to your favorites and share it on Facebook and Twitter. And if that's your first video of me or my thing, you can also check out my other videos. Okay, guys? So that's basically it. I hope you guys are gonna have a wonderful day, a great midsummer if you celebrate that joyous occasion. And I am gonna die to the Syndra. So with that said, I'm gonna say this has been Spazzy. And I am out. Come on, finish the game, guys! Alright, there we go. And I'm out.